Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon. So today I have some finished object as well as some whip that I'm going to show you. I have started a lot of whip. I'm in that phase now and there's so much to do, but I'm having fun, really having fun with all my new cast-ons. So I'm so excited to show you what I have. And so first of all, let me tell you what I'm wearing. So this is a very I just finished this a few days ago and I have blocked it and I love this so much. This is the classic tee by darling Jadore. I will put the link to her Etsy shop below. She has some really nice pattern. So this is one of the this is a paid pattern and it's a very simple, like the pattern name say, the classic tee. It's really nice, really comfy. The fitting is, I really do love the fitting. So I'll just show you. It's a very basic t-shirt. You can see, like, so nice. Like, it's a very functional t-shirt and I really love it. And the collar is not too low, which I like as well, so it will keep my chest warm, but at the same time the yarn is also super comfortable. And I am knitting this in the size, in the third size, which the M size, and this is the yarn that I used. This is a drops yarn. So let me give you a little bit information about the yarn. So the yarn is drops cotton merino and the color is number 3. It's a beige color. So this one, this is a number 3 weight yarn, which is like a DK weight yarn, and the fiber content is 50% wool, 50% cotton, which make it not too hot, but you will definitely not feel cold. So it's a very nice fabric that you can wear if you are in a air conditioned room. And so I used about, I have about 6, so I used about 5 ball of this, and this is actually the 6th. Wait, I don't remember. I think I used about 5 balls, 5.5 probably, of this color. It's a very neutral color, so I know I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this. And this is the yarn label. I usually put the yarn label in my note so I remember what yarn I use, and I also have a sample of the yarn just to keep track. And yeah, so that's all about this pattern, and I just really love it. I really love it. I love the fitting and everything. Alright, so that's my first finished object. Second finished object is another one that I'm super happy about, and the next pattern is by PetiteKnit, and this is the April cardigan, and I'll just show you. So there you go. That is the cardigan. It is super pretty. You can see, so nice. The yarn is so pretty. This is a fingering weight yarn, and I made this in the size, wait, I'll have to check my note. the fourth size, which is the L size, because I'm using fingering weight yarn. So I think her pattern actually calls for like either a sport weight yarn or DK weight yarn, but I really wanted to use this yarn, so I size up. Yeah, and I love the fitting so much, and the pattern actually suggested like 4 buttons, but I put 5. It's a very pretty pattern, pretty and simple pattern with a very nice shoulder construction. You can see there. So I decided to use just this yarn for the body, and then I wanted to use like just a single color to kind of like bring the cardigan together, so that it's not too loud per se, because if I'm going to use the same yarn for the brim as well, I think it will not be as nice and together as it looks now. So this is really pretty. So I'm going to tell you about the yarn. It's a very nice one, and the yarn that I use for this is the yarn. This is from Knit Crate, and this is the Knitology by Knit Crate. That's the label. And Knitology Sheen. The colorway is Titmouse, and the fiber content is 75% merino wool, 15% silk, 10% cashmere. It's very soft. It's a fingering weight yarn, 100 gram, 400 yards. So the suggested needle size is 2 to 2.5 millimeter, but I used 4 millimeter. And yeah, so that's the information. And then the border and the cuff, I use this. I don't have the label for this, but I do know this is from Knit Pick, and this is the gloss, Knit Pick gloss, but I don't remember the colorway name. I'll try to look it up and put it on the screen if I'm able to find it. And yeah, so that's the 2 yarn that I used for this particular cardigan. So nice. It is so nice, so soft, and it is also warm, despite that it's a fingering weight yarn, but it is still warm, and I think it will be a good addition to my wardrobe. Really like it. Really like it. So that is the second finished object, and then I have 2 more. So all right, so the third finished object is the what's this called, Scrappy bolster that I wanted to do. The last time I have not sewed this together, and because of all the ends that I need to weave in, but I finally did last weekend. And so that's my Scrappy bolster. I have all this same Scrappy yarn. It's all acrylic, and I have like little bits left of so much color. So I decided to just do this very funky bolster. I know a lot of people do like blankets, Scrappy blanket or probably Scrappy socks, but it's a DK weight yarn and it's acrylic. So I was thinking like I wanted to make pillow, but I did a few pillow before, so I'm thinking maybe I can make bolster. So that's what I did. So that is the the side, and the bolster is, there's a zip here so I can put in the, and I just pick up whatever fabric I could find, my leftover fabric, and I just stuffed it with all the polyfill, yeah, something like that, and some scrap yarn, scrap fabric that I can find, that I've collected just to put in, just to stuff in either pillow or amigurumi, you know, so I don't waste any yarn. Even regardless how small the yarn tail is, I will save them. So yeah, so I'm super happy with this one. It came out really pretty and really nice. I don't have any pattern, I didn't follow any pattern, so this is just basically granny stitch. Yeah, very simple, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. Very nice. All right, so that's my third finished object, and then my fourth finished object is another Scrappy item, but this is a smaller Scrappy item. It's just like a bucket that I held together with like beige color yarn, and this is also all acrylic. So I held like a sport weight acrylic yarn, which is the beige color, together with worsted weight yarn, and yeah, that's the bottom. Yeah, and I have my whip in here, and yeah, I am happy with how it turned out. I am going to make a lot more of a Scrappy bucket like this, probably a taller one with handle, or I think I am going to continue this if I feel like it, just to make it taller and just add handle to it, or I might make new one. I don't know, this is crochet one, and I just think it's fun to use up your scrap into something that is very functional, like a bucket or a basket. Yeah, so that's my fourth finished object. So now with all my finished object done showing you, I am going to move on to all my whips. I have a lot of whips. Okay, let's see, maybe I'll just show you, I'll show this to you last because this is a test knit, and I'll just show you the first whip that I have that is actually in this let me show this Mickey Mouse. It's actually a lunch bag, but I like the size of it for sweater, so yeah, so that's what I'm using it for. I am not using it for any of my lunch. It's a lunch bag. You know it's a lunch bag because there's the what do you call this, like a cooler lining here. I mean, like, what do you call this, so that to prevent the heat or yeah, from going out. All right, so the first whip I'm going to show you, this have been in the needle for a while, because I don't know, because I think I need to concentrate constantly on this project, that I feel like sometimes I love doing simple stitch. So this is the Honeycomb Aran sweater, I believe, and this is the back of the sweater. I finished the back, so this is all knit in pieces, and then you sew them all together. So this is the back piece, I have finished the back piece, and I am actually doing the front piece at the moment, but I haven't really gotten very far. So that's the front piece. I love all the cable stitch. You can see very pretty cable stitch. And the yarn that I use for this is this yarn that I bought from a friend a few years ago. I'm not sure what is the fiber content because it's not stated in the yarn label, but I think it's acrylic. I do love the color. If you can see, the green color is really pretty. I cannot wait to finish this. It's just that I really not that motivated to finish it. Not as motivated as I thought I would be, but I will eventually finish it. I really do hope in the next episode it will be done and I'll be wearing it. Finger crossed. Alright, so that is the first whip. And then whatever I talked about, especially if there's a designer pattern that I bought from or I download, or I will put it in the description down below so that you can check it out as well. So don't worry, I will put all of those down below. And then the second whip I have is in this bag, and this is from I don't remember, 2AMDesign. I'll put it on the screen. She have an Etsy shop, and then this she have a lot of this smaller project bag, and it is only $10, so it is considerably cheaper than a lot of project bag maker. And I really do love the color, the fabric that she put together, and it's really pretty. So in here I have sweater, but this is a small bag, but I can somehow stuff this sweater in there. This is, I don't think I've shown this to you before. This is the Misty jumper by Irene. I'll put her name in the screen, so you can find this pattern in Ravelry. That's where I bought the pattern, and it is all crinkled up because it have been stuffed in the small bag. This is the Misty jumper. So you can see here that I've just finished one sleeve. In the pattern, this is supposed to be a long sleeve, but I do not have enough yarn. I only have 2 skein of this fingering weight yarn, and I really wanted to use it in this sweater because I love how the this mohair and the peach color look together. So pretty. It is so pretty. So I made the sleeve shorter, so the sleeve is like a 3/4 sleeve, and then now I am knitting the other sleeve before I continue with the rest of the body. So what I'm planning to do, I only have this much left, so once I finish the sleeve, and if I don't have enough to finish the body, I am going to use this mohair held double to continue on the bottom of the sweater. Well, like my modified version, just because I don't have enough yarn. But I think, so this is Misty jumper by Irene, and the yarn, this one is actually from, let's see if I have, I have the yarn label. So this is from Beef Sugar Yarn, She have a shop in Etsy, so this is where I bought her yarn, in Etsy. The fiber content is 100% superwash merino. It's a single ply yarn. So this 100 gram give me 400 yards. Oh, that's the yarn, and the colorway is Fantasy Island. And I'll put her Etsy shop down below at the description so you can have a look. So this is a very pretty hand dyed yarn. I love the color. It's like a peachy color, and then with speckled. So pretty. So let me show you one more time. So that is how it looks like. Isn't it pretty? Yeah. So I only have one sleeve left and the rest of the body, and I am done. It's a very simple pattern, very nice, very girly. Well, I do wish I have more of this yarn so that I can make the sleeve longer, but I don't, so we'll just work with what we have. Okay. Alright, so that's that. And then the next whip that I have is, where is it? It's here, in this project bag, my crochet project bag. So this is my other project bag that I crochet from my scrap yarn again. Like I said, I really love my Scrappy project to be very functional. So yeah. Alright, so the next whip is this vest. This is called Sara vest. It's a free pattern I found when I was scrolling through Pinterest, and this is called Sara vest. I will put the designer name on the screen, and it's a bottom up vest. It's a free pattern. All right, so now I finished the back of the vest. So this is the back of the vest, and then I am picking up the stitch for the front panel of the vest. This is a short vest, probably till the waist, which is lovely, and I love this stitch so much. It is so simple, but it is so pretty. It's just so pretty, simple and pretty. I love this stitch so much, and I love the yarn as well. Isn't it pretty? Look, I'll just show you. I think this is like a 4-row repeat. So pretty. And the yarn I am using for this is another knit pick yarn, and this is also gloss, but this is the DK weight, and the colorway name is Clarity. That's the colorway. This is a 50-gram ball, and this one is 123 yards. This yarn is made in Peru, and the fiber content is 70% merino wool and 30% silk. So this is also very soft, the yarn. It's so soft, and I love the color. The color is so nice. It's like a very light blue color. So pretty. So if you have any question, you can leave them down below in the comment section. I will try my best to answer you, and because I feel like I am actually rushing through the video because I really don't want it to be too long. And then I wanted to tell you about this, what is it, the Cancun sweater that I wanted to do, and I was using this yarn before. So this yarn is from Chromatic Yarns by the Corner of Craft, and the colorway is Aura of Vitality. But so that's the yarn label, but I frogged the project because I really don't have enough yarn. So it's too bad because I only have two cakes at the moment. I've already caked this up. I only have two, and it wasn't enough to do that summer shirt. So I think I'm frogging this. I'm not going to use the yarn for now, but I think I have an idea what I'm going to do with this yarn. I think I will just make probably a stripy t-shirt, but I'll have to find another yarn to match it. It's a very pretty yarn, so it'll be a waste if I don't use it. So I am going to use it on something else. So that's that. So my Cancun sweater, I frogged it out. And then, all right, so I think last but not least, I have a whip here, which is a test knit that I'm doing. This one is a test knit that I'm doing for Silvaknits. She's this very bubbly, very cute young lady which is here in YouTube. Her YouTube name is Silvaknits, and she have this cardigan that she is calling out for testing. It's in testing now, and I signed up to test knit for her. I can show you the pattern because she did show this cardigan in her YouTube, but I think I have a long way to go because I just started this. So I think I'm not sure how you pronounce the name of the pattern. I'll put it on the screen, and this is what I'm doing now. This is like the thing is, she's also using a purple yarn. At the same time, I was also using, I chose this color because I just kind of how do you say, I have a sweater which is using this yarn, and then I love the yarn so much. So this is where I'm at currently. Yeah, it's not much to show you because I just started. So yeah, so the pattern is in testing now with us, the tester. So I don't know what I don't have much to say about this. So yeah, anyway, so the yarn was actually from another sweater that I have crocheted before, but I don't really use the sweater, but I do like the yarn. So I find that it's a waste for me to just keep the sweater, and then after all the hard work that I did to crochet it, but I'm not using the yarn, so you know, I might as well just rip the whole cardigan, the sweater, and just take the yarn and make something else with it. So that's what I did with this project. It's in this finished object. basket. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. I am just looking around to see if I have missed anything. I don't think I have. And it have been, I think, about almost a month from the last podcast. I've been a little bit busy lately. We have all started going back to the office, so yeah, my knitting time is shortened, and yeah, so but it's good going back to the office and seeing people, talking to people face to face, rather than, you know, like using headphone, just listening to their voice. I do miss interacting with people face to face. It's more fun. Yeah, I'm so tired. I've been waking up super early to go to work, so yeah, I think I want to go sleep. I'm so tired. Alright, so that's all I have for you today. I do hope you enjoy, and I hope you find some inspiration in my project or my whips, and I will leave everything I talked about below so you can go check it out. I don't know, I think I'm repeating myself. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys, and I hope you stay safe and stay well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.